Okay, it looks like we're live. Playing some Legend of Illusion. I wanted to test things out because we're getting ready to do my annual live stream in honor of my good friend Patrick Turner. And there's been a bunch of hiccups in the road. I'll explain that all in the stream later today. But I wanted to make sure everything's set up and working good. And plus, I have something else I need to do online today, about an hour. Pretty this beautiful game to play. I did all the Illusion games for my first Halloween on YouTube, and that was the one thing I wanted to do. Something for Halloween this year. You know, the first year we did all the Mickey Mouse games. Last year we did the really went a little more heavy into the true paranormal stuff, as well as doing Master of Darkness video. I have been sitting on video of Ghouls and Ghosts. I filmed the video before I moved into this location. It's like a 4-year-old video. And I was like, oh, you know, the game's already played. I could just do my voiceover and all that. I ultimately decided I didn't even really want to do that because, like so many of my old game reviews, I really don't have the time to film it the way I want to film it right now. And that's an issue. If I can't do it the way I want to do it, I don't feel like there's a reason to do it. So, I'm just doing the live stream this year. And even that, I put out a video, like announcement video like a year in advance, not a year, like a week in advance last year or something, and that didn't happen. So I wasn't even sure that stream was going to happen, but, and even now, I mean, I may fall asleep. I've been up quite a while, so there's always a chance it won't even happen. But, so I get out here, play something, and this is a good short game, if I can beat it. I mean, there's no question that I can get to the end of it, but that final boss, man. I have not played any of the Illusion games since that original videos that I recorded 2 years ago. Which, considering how much this game was, I really need to be playing it. I need to be getting my money worth. Oh, crap. So, I considered playing some Bram Stoker's Dracula, but I don't have that on the Master System. I have it on the NES, and the way I have to set the Master System up the stream, the way I have to set the NES up the stream are completely different. So, I want to make sure this is working good on the Master System. So, it's just like the logical choice. I got the games picked out for this afternoon. And so these spring things took me forever to figure out. You just get on them and try and jump. It's just like flying off. If you ever get the chance to play this game on the Master System, what you got to do is when you get on them, you got to hold diagonally up on the keypad and jump. Even then, it's still a pain in the butt. Like, once you get it down, you shouldn't have any issues with it. But, oh man, that gave me so much trouble. First time I played this, I was like, stuck in the second level, and I'm just playing around with it, playing around with it. Eventually figured it out. Much like how I eventually figured out how to beat the final bosses. I am just kind of skipping over cutscenes. I have a full playthrough of this on the channel. I think I uploaded the full playthrough. I should probably check and verify, but I'm fairly certain it's on there. Even if it's not, I'm sure I'll get their full playthroughs of this on YouTube that are written down. But most have probably done it from emulation. I wonder how many have actually done it on the Master System like I have. No, it's not really important, though. It's all just, did you play the game or did you enjoy it? That's what matters. I have been busy these past few weeks. It's just been insane. And I've had a couple videos I wanted to do, and I just have not had the time to do them. Which is quite sad, but hopefully I can get to them. I might this weekend. I've been working 3 days a week. But despite that, I'm quite swamped. I can't think. I'm so so on the go. I can't even think right now. I should really actually be trying. I think you have to hold off on me. It's just like on the springboard. Oh, we got Coonstar Indian Gamer. Hi, welcome. You're either up early or you're up late, or you're me and you're just awake whenever you're awake. Either way, welcome to the stream. So I mentioned in my review, this boss fight is terrible for people like me who have epilepsy, and I wish I had said something before coming into the room. So that I could say something, give some kind of a warning, but yes, if you have epilepsy, this is the worst boss fight, quite possibly in history. Fortunately, he's not too hard, so watch him kick my ass. Let's say he's not too hard. No, I'm just losing. It's funny. If I would not take that first hit, I think I would be doing much better. I think we're gonna lose this one again as well. Funny how my one complaint about the game, I didn't really complain. It's just a little too easy sometimes. But here I am live streaming it and getting my ass beat. Here it is. See, once you know what you're kind of doing, hit him in the face though. And we saved Goofy, the king of Goofenstein. This is just such a great game, and it really is a shame that it's just so unnecessarily expensive. And the thing is, I see it in a lot of Master System people. It seems to be one that a lot of people have in their collections. So I don't know if it's really that rare or what. It's like everybody has it. Yet you can almost never seem to find it when you do. It's crazy expensive. Unless you're me and you got lucky. And there's a chance, the way things have been going in 2020, I've actually been considering selling it. So I've been trying to get things set up to sell some stuff like on eBay. One, to download the collection. I really just don't have enough room for this anymore. And two, I just need the money. And I said, well, I don't want to get rid of any of the Master System stuff, but I just might have to shake up a little bit better. And this would probably be one of the first ones to go because, it's worth some money. If I could find that. But then it's also, for rare stuff like this, I'm picky. I wouldn't want to just sell it to anyone. I would want to give somebody a deal, but only if I knew they were actually going to keep it and play it. Like that. That makes any kind of sense. I know some people say, what's the matter? If the next guy does it, I don't want to get somebody a deal. And I take a loss on it because I need the money, and then the next guy just turns around and sells it and makes a huge profit off it. When you see it go for $600 or more, if I sold it for about what I paid it, right? $100 even, and then have somebody turn around and sell it for $500-600, that would suck. I'm not even going to sugarcoat that. You want to go to a gamer who's going to enjoy it like that. Well, like I should have, considering that I haven't played it since my page 2 years ago. But I did say I thought it was the best of the three at the time. That's a tough call to make, though. You know, the best of the three, they're all fantastic. And I still say, despite I kind of enjoying this one the most. I should probably pull the switch, shouldn't I? That, Castle is a classic. Classic for a reason. Like, come on, who doesn't like Castle on the Roof? That game is amazing. That was fun. No, I want that. Is there any auto-scrolling levels in this one? I don't think there was. It would be wonderful if there was, because you all know how much I feel about auto-scrolling. Hello, Donald. I love all the new DuckTales. I've had a few episodes where Donald talks with a normal voice, and it had Don Cheadle do his voice. It's just like the greatest thing. I think how well we should be playing Donald Duck. That's fantastic. And he was on that spin-off of the Golden Girls. So, superhero and part of the Golden Girls keep them near and dear to my heart. Speaking of superheroes, I've got these anime figures on top of this TV. And one's a Sailor Moon. And she's like sitting down and she's on that end of the TV. There was an auto-scroller. This is that weird level where you had to compete with a certain way. But Sailor Moon, she's sitting on the edge of the TV, and I turn to the corner of the room, and she's like slid down. Shark? I think you have to hit him. I think that was the key. I don't remember. Boy, I could be stuck in this level in limbo for quite some time. But I am on a time crunch, so that actually wouldn't happen. That would suck. Like, yeah, it's like one of the easiest games, man. You know, I'd at least like to make it to the final boss. I think I was a bit. So anyway, the Sailor Moon is constantly like sliding down the other end of the TV. If the room's not on an angle or anything, I'll come in, she'll be like further down the TV or in the middle of the TV or something like that. And it's just the craziest, weirdest thing. So yeah, I got a possessed Sailor Moon figure, I guess. It's all the other weird shit in my life. Hey, it adds to the spooky season, right? Can you believe we're not just getting a full moon on Halloween this year? It's a blue moon. And 2 full moons in the month of October. That's also when Smurfs are born, according to the cartoon, I remember that. From a kid, so the baby Smurfs came once in a blue moon. Considered playing the Smurfs. But I've picked my games out for this afternoon, and they haven't. I was going to do Kirby Star Allies on the Switch, Kirby's Adventure last year. But since I have everything set up on this side of the room for a very good reason, and the Switch is on the other TV. So yeah, we're not going to be doing Kirby this year. Maybe another time. I'll have to move everything to the other side of the room and move over here in a couple hours. I don't want to say too much. I'll explain it all in the actual live stream. Again, if it happens, there's a chance I would be able to do it. I'm going to get to about the time when I want to stream, and I'm going to pass out. I do have my 2 bottles of mead I've been holding on to. Oh, wow, that guy kicked my ass. Got 2 bottles of mead I've been holding on to. I don't even know if I'm going to drink both of them. I know my rule is that I can typically... Oh, you got to hit him and hit his body. That's what. Typically fill that horn, that big horn mug up with to the top, which is 2 bottles. And there we go. And I have two bottles of mead I've been saving for months. They were Camelot mead, but they actually recently started selling that at the grocery store in my house, which is awesome. But yeah. Depends on what I have for lunch and if I feel like getting shit faced. Just by one time of the year when I get drunk, but this year maybe not. Honestly, that stuff doesn't seem to buzz me that much. So, you know, I'm like, we'll handle 2 bottles of it at once with no problem. Oddly enough, last year's stream, I don't even remember half of it. I got so wasted. I remember playing Kirby, and I remember beating Kirby, and that's like it. And I've gone back and rewatched the stream, and I don't remember anything after Kirby. It's like, when the hell did I play Popeye or Puss in Boots? I think there's a 4th game in there. I can't, like, I have to go rewatch it. It's funny, but 3-hour stream, I remember about 40 minutes of it. It's a pretty good day. I do remember sending goofy messages to my friend about penguins. I send the weirdest texts. Like, I don't be flirting with people. I don't be sending no like random dick pics, nothing like that. It's just I was drunk one night and I was sending on to my friend about it must have been 20 texts about ice cream. I was like, why is ice cream good? What makes it so good? Why do we like it? It was this whole deep philosophical conversation about why is ice cream so good. That happened while I was, wasting. So that was. Or one of them, I commented on her name and said something like, "It's a good thing your parents named you what your name is because that's your name. So what else would they have named you? If they gave you a different name, it would have been wrong." Yeah. But that's good because you'd rather be like that than be like total weirdo when you're a bit plastered or people are like totally just full on mean drunks. Nobody likes that. That's how you are. Stay away from that stuff. I really like this level. I don't know what it is. Just the cavern is so awesome. Yeah, I think I can't do what I'm trying to do because you're going to jump on the guy. What is it? Is it like a light bulb? Is it a chess piece? Like, I never been able to figure that out. So what do you know? Me and sleeping. He's doing okay. He's had his good days and his bad. He's doing alright. He's been acting weird. He's not one set on the bed for the longest time. And then I've had like a bunch of stuff piled up on the couch and I cleaned it off today. As soon as the couch is clean, he jumped up like weird. It's like he would want to be in his kennel and he doesn't want to sit on the bed. But apparently he's wanting to be on the couch, I guess. And as long as he's comfortable, I'm not going to say that's sort of good. Okay, now there's a thing you have to do here. Bend the light. What was it? Ah, yes, here we go. Okay, that's a cool little gimmick. Yeah. There we go. I like a little like the white puzzle song in this game. It's not so cryptic that you have to be smart to do it. A dummy like you can figure this out. Oh, no. There we go. But at the same time, it gives it a little bit of a challenge. It's basically what to it, but the other games would have. You guys gotta like when they have random like, walls of water. And they did that in the final Castle of the Land of Illusion, and they do it here. It's kind of neat. Speaking of, I'm probably not beating this boss. Oh, got hit points back. Never mind. Maybe I got a chance. It would be good if I would suck. There, when I was a kid, I had so many games, and I'd play them over and over. I'd get really good. Like, I remember Streets of Rage on Game Gear. Oh, man, I could plow through that. That was one that I could do like a Mega Dance No Death run on, but and you know if I just played this because I only had this and would get me 1 or 2 other games up the year, I'd probably get that good at this too. That's not the case. But I haven't been buying anything, and the backlog has been good. I mean, play. I do enjoy this eShop sale. So I've picked up so many titles for that. It's like I'm flat broke, but oh, this game I've been watching is on sale for like 90 cents. It's only 90 cents. A couple times I was like, oh, this is garbage, but I hardly paid it for it, so it's okay. But honestly, playing a lot of Conan Exiles. Got the girlfriend into that, and her brother and sister got it, and one of their friends. So we started the server while we playing that together. So yeah, I can't believe 3 years later and I still play the shit out of it. So that's kind of our time together because I haven't been to Iowa since September. Probably not going again anytime soon. So I gotta wait for this thing to come back because I remember there's spikes. I have to keep going through the spikes. I want to just jump down on this one. Yeah, right there. But I can come in. We'll wait for it. Yeah, I haven't been to Iowa, haven't been able to go, and honestly, we're going to be going again for probably that's after the first of the year, sadly. So, spend a lot of times, even just after work, I get home from work and get on for an hour. I'll wake her up and she'll get home for an hour to play. Oh, I'm going to bed. And she's like, I'm going to go back to bed then too. And then when we can, on the weekends. Alright, boss fight. Or I love that. That's like the best boss attack ever. It's just Mickey Bliss to come steal. Haha, gotcha. Come on, roar at me. That's great. Roar. That's like in Alex Kidd from The Walk the World. The dog barks at you and it actually just says like the letters saying bow wow. Yeah. Have some bubbles. Too many games with bubbles and stuff. You know, I said it in my video for this one and I'll say it again. They've all been solid. Maybe the worst one would be like Milon Secret Castle. That was kind of in the player too. If that's your type of gameplay, man, that game's your jam. I always thought it enjoyable. But I've not really played it being a kid. I do have it. We got that. We got Bubble Bobble. This one. Well, others I can't even think of it. I know I've discovered so many. There are more games using bubbles with weapons than you could think. You gotta hit me, Mr. Lion. What are you? Like, he looks like a doorknob. Like an old school doorknob. But I mean, you fought a dictionary last year, so why not? Or was that the first game? No, the dictionary was definitely the first. I considered playing Castle of Illusion again, but I just hate some of those jumps. Like, I love the game, but some of the jumps, I don't want to play that crap on stream. So, I refuse to do that. And then, go back to space again. Well, maybe I'll do Land of Illusion again. And for some reason, I probably don't have that much time. So I'm just gonna play the one. I think I'd rather just do Legend. I can always go back and play the others later on. I consider making this a part of the big live stream later on. It seems right to do it. The next test. We'll go from there. I don't remember how to get through this level. I don't know how to get through none of this, but I might figure it out. but in about 15 minutes I will be getting off. So we'll see. There we go. Got my cake. I forgot about the item box. I don't even know how that works. If I have it doesn't. You're not supposed to sit here and take hits like that. Start retitling my streams. Playing games badly. That's playing the game badly. If your strategy doesn't work the first time, just do it. Eventually it's going to do it, right? Probably. What is that? Is it like a human person? I just stand there and let it shoot me, though, apparently, regardless of what it is. Come on, Spider. Come on. There we go. Ah, gotcha. So go up the tree. The leaves. He's a mouse after all. You probably put on a leaf like that. Remember that loop technique? No, not yet. Oh crap. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Apparently I really like this mushroom. So if you like old school games, and speaking of playing stuff on the Switch recently, I picked up this game. It was on Steam. It was called Mushroom Saga. And my initial reaction, I didn't like the controls because instead of being able to tap the D-pad, or hold the D-pad, you have to tap. And I don't care for that. It's like everything moves. When you move, the opponents move. But it's essentially like Adventure of the Lolo, but you're a mushroom. And I had picked that up. That was when I picked up on a sale for, 50 cents or something. And I highly recommend. There's another game, it's Mushroom something. I think it's the same company. Don't quote me on that. I mean, it may be part of the same series. It might just be completely random that it's another mushroom game. I don't know. I got that one. But either way, Mushroom Saga is just fantastic if you like something like Adventure of the Lolo. I've been wanting to look for the original Hagerland games for years now. I just never got to it. And that was another one. Just a couple of games I wanted to play. Famicom games have been fairly cheap. They're starting to get up there. And it's like, wow, I wish I could get on that. That's not happening. But that's alright. I mean, I also would say I was just going to throw down on a Raspberry Pi after all these years. Not worried about buying anything new and emulate anything that I don't already have. I get the money together. That's probably the best bet. Because I got so many. It's gotten so pricey. Have you seen GameCube prices lately? Unfortunately, most of what I have on the GameCube is just shovelware garbage about cheap. It made me laugh. Though the price of Alien Hominoid is gone. I got that years ago. It kind of just reminded me of Metal Slug. And that was a really fun game. I think I paid like $4 or $5 for it, and now it's going for like $50 or something. And I was like, maybe. My issue is that the money's so tight, I consider selling all these games, but it's getting on eBay and selling them. And I really need to stop missing that jump. At least unlike the other two games, there's no time limit, so I can be a dummy and miss these jumps. Want something to get it off, and that's just not happening because I don't have the money to ship. it's like, oh, I can put these up now. It's like, oh, but I need to have somebody set aside to ship the first batch or so. That's not going on. So I think the next step is that really cool little kind of shooter. Tree of Life. Yep. Line of the Dragonfly. There's a level in the Smurfs game that it's kind of reminds me of going down a river in on a log. It's log on the next level. The Smurfs game does not get enough credit. It's a really cool game. But that's not only the first time I played it, I beat it, and I've never beaten it since. I don't know. I don't know what my problem. I get to one specific level. It's this swamp, and I don't know, the jumps in that level just give me such a problem. Never beaten it since. The Smurfs 2 was a really cool game. It's one I don't have, but I have played. That's the one. That's considered like the holy grail of Master System games. That's, so in my review of this one, I said there were 2 titles that I'd be willing to break my $100 rule for. In the event that I had all the other North American and European games. And if I just had the money, I'd throw down on them. One of them was Legend of Illusion, the other was the Smurfs 2. Okay, Murloc, huh? Got this. Ah! Haha, it's so close, big dog. I love DuckTales, the movie. Oh man, I was so happy. Like I had that on VHS because I didn't put it on DVD for so long, and then when I did, it was like a Disney, like their mail order thing, it's one of their exclusives or something, and then they finally released it like for everyone, and it was like $5 of the movie. It's on Disney Plus now. You know, there's no excuse not to see that. That's a pretty nice way of the original DuckTales. You know, they did a great episode of the new show that sort of parodied where they're going after this lamp. And then it turns out the lamp was, there was no genie in the lamp because the guy's ancestor had freed the genie, and it was like his great-great-grandfather or something was the genie now. Well, he got me good. Yeah. I never noticed that because it puts like a shield on. So, yeah, I don't know how I missed that the first one through this. I mean, I know when I can hit him. I never noticed that he had a shield. It's a pretty good Halloween game. You got a wizard who turns into a dragon. Pete's a big fucking jackass. I stand by. I may not beat this one tonight. We'll see if I can remember how to beat Pete. I mean, I remember how to do it. It's just a matter of, can I do it? Oh, no, you don't. I believe this one gave me a little bit of trouble my first time playing. The fact that I seem to just disappear off my own screen is not helpful. I think once he turns into the dragon, though, you fight him for the dragon form, which would be nice. You do not. Okay. What time is it? 6:52. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could at least get past 10, you know? See how this goes. Busy day. Ah, that's good. I like to do the high-pitched Mickey Mouse on very long. That's what she did. Yeah, you need to deal with every time you jump down. I realized this game was too old that, so I just stood there and took it. Oh man, I got how dare you? I wish I could remember how to do the items, but it might require me to hit pause, which is on the system over there, and that is not happening. I don't think it did. It's up, it's down, up, right. You can't defeat me, man. It's unlimited continues. I'll just keep going back. Yeah. I'm like that bad cop. She just can't get rid of it. Especially if you're a smoker. You know, I always smoke once a month, so it's in my rule, and maybe on the holidays I'll have a cigar. You know, I really like pipes, but cigars are a little bit more convenient, easier to go with. But this year has been so messed up as everybody. I've been smoking. You know, they do a health question at work, and the question is, are you a smoker? And I'd always not know, because well, I smoke. No, I'm not a smoker. But I'm doing like every week, sounds like every Friday afternoon, having a cigar. And I was like, oh, I hope I hit yes. I don't remember. But, you know, bills piled up and all this, and it's like, most cigars are like about $10. So I've been having to try like some cheaper, like $5 ones. I found I've got one sitting here that I'm going to try later. I had one of the more expensive ones. It's called, brand's called Punch. I smoked the name Punch. They had one called the Diablo. It was actually this really dark type of cigar, which is, I usually go for the lighter ones, and that was one of the best I had in a while. Me and the girlfriend picked one up. We were going to try the True Estates Java, which is also, they call it True Estates, but it's part of Rocky Patel. It's not really better Rocky Patel that I haven't liked. That's not true. I didn't care for the decade. But it wasn't, I'm not saying that it was bad. It was like, yeah, I wouldn't give this again. It's not bad. It's just not me. There we go, get him. Oh, right in the head. So, but yeah, we tried one of the Java ones. And, the one we wanted to try was the Mint. And that was great. Oops, I missed. Dang. The Java Mint was amazing. And then I later tried, I think it was Latte, which is pretty good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad. But the Mint was just that good. You're a cigar person, or like me, do that occasionally or whatever. That is, if you can find them, I'd recommend it. But, you know, when we bought them, they were almost sold out. And the place by my house is always sold out. The guy's like, oh, here, try one of these other ones. And I'm like, yeah, I might try one of these. I kind of want to try the, it's just called Red. And it's a darker one, but I've considered going to like Cigars International, just buying a box. They're not, $60 for them. Considering they're like $8 in the store. I know, we'll find two and get one free, or four free. The other thing is, we had bought a hookah months ago. This is back then. And smoked that last time. It was like the first time. We were going there like almost every week or every other weekend. And we hadn't tried it and tried it. Finally, we got time to try it. And that was a really good place. That was a lot much like just smoking a regular pipe. That was more of the fact we did it outside on the bonfire and sit there, smoke it. But again, oops, I just screwed that up really bad. Because something where Mickey is disappearing, and I know it's a glitch in how I'm playing the game, but that's hurting me. If I take a hit, I can't see what's going on, but I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I just took it right there. Oh boy. What do we Yeah, they had some kind of lemon tobacco with the, it was just fantastic. And I was like, there must be a specific way you got to smoke that. 'Cause it seemed like it didn't hit me every time I took a puff, but when it did, oh, I forget what the other one got. Strawberry. We wanted two flavors. That were completely different. Good time. Good time. Alright, let's go. Just can't do it. So I've got like this part now. And you know, as long as I don't get hit when there's a dragon, it should be fine. There it goes. Oh, I messed that up. For the first time I did this, I couldn't figure it out. Like so many other things in this game. And once you do, it's like, oh, you gotta get him to hit himself. Like, I figured you had to get him to hit it himself. If you do it right, you get 2 hits on it. Like, I keep forgetting that he runs it up there the second time. Apparently, you can't get it. So, it's sort of a do or die situation. You would think knowing his pattern, I would not be doing it as much as I am. Again, you forget, I'm actually not good. I'm okay with getting a butt kick at a little kid's Mickey Mouse game. It's fun. I'm like Darkwing Duck though. I just keep getting back up and trying to push through. You don't put Darkwing Duck under the ass. But I have this box copy that I got years ago, and like the box is like new, and it makes me not want to take the game out and play it. But I do have the Disney Afternoon collection on PS4. So DuckTales 2 is one of those games I kind of regret selling. I didn't go as good as the first one, and I needed some cash. I needed some money. So I went ahead and sold it, and at the time I sold it, I think when I bought it, I think it was $20. Sold it for $50. It was still in the $50, $100 price range. I'm like, it's cheap enough I can sell it now, and I can come back in a couple months when I have money and buy a new copy. And no, within like, it was probably a good 2 years before I was in the position where I could do that. By that point, the game was skyrocketed. It went from being kind of pricey to, like, not like Chippendale too much. And I kind of regret selling it. Gotcha. Okay, we made it through this first form without taking a hit. So we're halfway there. Let's hear it. Bam! Maybe if you had sent that spike ball down, what would be happening? If you had put the spike ball out, you'd have to be able to do it. Gaming villains are just, especially wizards, we discussed this in the Diamondbacks video. If your villain in a video game is a wizard, they're going to do stupid spells like that. Like, you go bubble dragon or fire spitting monkey. Or snowman, but you're literally the sun, and snow is your one weakness. Make a spiked fall, that could totally wreck me. Apparently the only thing that's going to wreck me, but we do it anyway. I remember playing Pac-Man World 2. Pac-Man World 1, 2, and 3 were all fantastic. But 2 had one tiny little issue. It made it a little bit more kid-friendly, and that all the bosses would tell you how to beat them. It had a pattern like this, but the free friend would be like, now, don't jump on my head and force me to slam myself in the head with this spike ball. Obviously, that's what you would do. I hated that aspect. It didn't ruin the game. It just kind of like, you'd have that minute of trying to figure out how to do the boss on your own. They took that away. Pac-Man World 1 and 3 didn't have that. 3 was cool because finally had a lot of Pac-Man. You had some great dialogue in there, and you could play as 2 of the ghosts or playable characters. So, and the villain from the first game is back as the Pac-Man buddy, which is kind of cool. It's funny, ever since this past year, it's like, oh, it's the 40th anniversary of Pac-Man, or that makes it the 20th anniversary of Pac-Man. That's something people didn't think about. Alright. I think we got this. I'm going to give Pete a go, but it is about 7 o'clock. So I'm going to give to Pete. I think we're going to give him one go. If I don't beat him, I'm probably not going to continue the game because I just got to set myself up for other things. But that's okay. Honestly, I remember how to fight him if I'm on point. Probably, as I pointed out in my actual video, if you're on point, you actually do it. You're going to hit him every single time. You're not going to have any problems, and we're going to see if I can manage to do that. Ah, damn it! I always do that, and then those ones don't come back. But I always miss that one gem. You know, for years I never got all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic Chaos. You just get a slightly different more. About a year ago, I finally managed to do it, and I was just so excited. It's like one of those. I feel like a waste to look to close this chapter, but it's my life off. And it's funny how that can affect you. Dude, it's just a game. See, I missed a couple of them this time. That's right. We'll get them one day. I think he shoots the rainbow like now, like in the first game. Guess not. Alright. Flip. Oh, here we go. So I think you stand here. Something like right here, and then he throws it. But you gotta actually hit it. But you gotta be like pushing up at an angle if you do it to go off the screen. I just got hit twice. That's you take so many hits. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through this one. The last one is if you watch my full playthrough of the game. It takes me like 20 minutes to get here. And then the video is like an hour and a half. It takes me 20 minutes to get to this point, and then it's over an hour of me trying to figure out this boss. Maybe you don't press that. Maybe you just jump in. Oh, that's it. You just jump up into it. Okay. Or you screw it up. Okay. So I have a board game review I wanted to do. Initially, I was going to do it during the lockdown. I picked the game up. This is a really cool game. And I wanted to do more board game stuff, and I had a great idea for this one. And I just didn't have the space to hold it. Oh crap. If you don't toss those, they can blow up in your hands. Yeah, you want to be on point with that. That. Oops. Dang, I thought I was going to turn this around. Got 2 more tries. Ooh, That I did not jump. As soon as his arm goes back, you gotta jump. Don't do that, you're not catching that. I waited too late. I'm standing too far forward. Gotta be a bit middle of that line. It's great because the line in the middle of that separates with the speeds line up with the runner. But yeah, it's precise. So you gotta be so on the nose of this. That was the problem I had the last time. Even after figuring it out, you had problems. And he takes like 12 hits and you only get 6. But I tell you what, when you do hit him, it's satisfying. Plus, this is Jerk-Ass Pete, not Goofy Baber Pete from Goop Troop, so you don't feel bad about hitting punk-ass bitch as it comes. I do like the more good-natured Pete in Goop Troop. God, Goop Troop is awesome. And I got the Goop Troop game Super Nintendo. I never played it. Because everybody says, oh yeah, that's like the perfect 2-player game. I just never had the opportunity to play it for second person. May have been too early or too late. Definitely seem to have a little bit more luck with this. Yeah, okay, that's 2. Gotta make sure we keep track of this. Oh, that short throw. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a long throw or a short throw, you jump at the right time. You catch it regardless gets through. He takes like 6 more hits, 9 more hits. I only got 3. I doubt I'm getting through this. Especially when I jump into the fire. It's good analogy for 2020. Well, that's it. Mickey loses and Pete stays king. Seriously though, I do need to get going. I do have something very important to go do. So, but that was Legend of Illusion. I was going to grab the case. It's over on the bed. Give me 1 second. So, that was Legend of Illusion for the Master System. This is a fantastic game. It'll be a bit easy aside from that final fight. But again, I knew what I was doing. If I had time, I'd just keep playing it and I'd eventually get through it. But don't have the time or the luxury of that right now. So, thanks for watching. And I will see you next time, which very well may be later today.